In the search for truth, secrets unravel and tensions rise. RCMP finally gives us an update, but did they really?
Forensic testing, including on the pink blanket that you mentioned. What can you say about what results came back or what we know about the forensic testing?
Of course, I can't say.
And again, she's asking about forensic testing. And again, he says, I can't say, but there's a little things that he is saying that, or not saying, that give us more information as well. With forensic testing, what do you got?
Much about the details because, it's part of our investigation and there's a process we go through and we don't want to put out much information. But we've been working with our National Laboratory Services to have the DNA testing done. And
you guys let him know in chat. You see there's somebody in chat. Dale says, wondering if they sold the baby. Some people think they were trafficked. And I did get your emails. Thank you.
Get any type of testing related to this investigation in as timely manner as possible.
It's been at least a week since the dog handlers were on site. Why is there a lag in informing the public of what they didn't find?
Well, I'm not sure about the lag. We put our information together. We wanted to make sure that we provide accurate information to the public. And
here's the thing: they're not telling us the items that have been tested or what has been tested. The fact that we talked earlier about the affidavit that nobody was able to get a hold of and they redacted it, and then the court filings that talked about the forensic testing, and you ask on what? Bedding, clothing, electronic devices. All right, we don't know. They're not giving us anything. They're not naming anything. We have to dig, and then they're still not telling us. So what did they find? He didn't tell us. What would they test forensically? He's not telling us.
Both that and some availability for me to be able to come and talk to the public. We want to make sure that I had that availability. So there was some delays about that.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Immediate information that we felt was going to change or collect evidence for us or change the direction of the investigation. So we felt we should maintain an organizational approach to this and make sure that we're.
Haven't you been doing an organizational approach?
Prepared to provide the information we have and set up these QAs. So that's a bit of the delay. But basically there wasn't immediate information we felt we needed to share with the public, and that we would take the time to get our messaging in line and set up the meetings like this. So
you're a major crimes investigator, and yet this case is being investigated under the Missing Persons Act. Is that still the case?
Absolutely. Yes, it is under the Missing Persons Act. One of the things that major crime brings is...
I'm wondering why it's under the Missing Persons Act, why they're categorizing as that when they still haven't called it a crime. And I'm assuming that's why they're using that classification, because they haven't said it's a criminal act and we have some suspects. I don't get where they're going or what they got out of this. I wish they would give us a little more. Joe Hunter says, I visited Nova Scotia and I thought the nicest people compared to Ontario. I've never been to Canada, so you tell me who's nice there.
The ability to collect, manage, collate, organize, and review large volumes of information using some of our standard practices on information management. So when you have a file like this that's large, we do support an investigative capacity. So there are other areas that sometimes major crime would support an investigative capacity, larger incidents that maybe aren't necessarily the specifics of major crime, but they need that extra added boost for file management, information management, things like that. So we do support different areas like that, but we are the lead on this investigation because of the large size, the volume, and our ability to interconnect different parts of the RCMP to kind of understand what their capabilities are and bring to bear on.
Yeah, he's really just kind of dancing around the questions. It's interesting. It's a criminal, you say criminal investigation. They haven't said that. Depends on where you go. Most people are nice. What's up, Autism Grandma 3? Hello. Happy Thursday.
A given situation. So that's part of the reason why we remain involved in the lead investigation.
So it's still a missing persons case. So if you guys have been following this case, let's try to keep an eye on if this becomes a criminal investigation after they did this last search. That'll give you an idea that they did find something. Maybe they found something else in the house. I would assume if they're going to have 2 cadaver dogs to search a certain area, that they would have had them go search in the house. All right. I'm not really sure. He didn't answer that question. They asked about it and he danced around it. I'm praying that MBM has strong women around her to guide her and do the right thing at the end, the truth for her children. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So to be clear, it's currently not a criminal investigation.
No, we don't have any. We haven't collected any evidence or facts or information that suggests criminal investigation or charges or anything like that at this time. So we are still investigating a missing person act.
The news release today mentioned you're exploring all possibilities.
Yes.
I think a lot of people are wondering what the possibilities are here.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
of course,
yeah,
I can't talk about our investigative theories and our direction, but we part of the role of being investigators to be unbiased and collect information, in fact, make decisions based on that. So we continue to do that. We will continue to do that until we have the answers we need to bring Jack Lilly home.
What would you say to members of the public, members of the family who really want answers?
Or how about us, just us that want answers? The media that's messing up your investigation. And when in fact, I think if they were to look at some of the information, which I'm going to show you next, and then I'm going to show you how Daniel's interjecting himself, and then of course the major players in this case, and then we're going to jump to that drunk turkey video, and then you guys tell me. A lot of people haven't seen it and maybe had to watch and wait through hours of other stuff. So we'll do that, and I'll timestamp this all when we're done.
What I would say to them is that we are grinding as hard as we can to get those answers for them. We want the answers as much as everyone else. We're family people. We have children. We have families. We're aunts, uncles, grandparents. We're everything. Not grandparent yet, but we have the same connections to our communities and our families as everyone else, and we understand the concern. We are concerned, and we are working hard to gather all the information that we can to get the answers to bring Jack Lilly home, and we won't stop that.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would like to, thank the public for the cooperation and information that they have provided. I would like to.
Well, I'm so glad you're here. For those of you that are still here, we had 330 people at one point. We're down to 268, which means a lot of people probably saw this presser from yesterday. Obviously, I don't always cover breaking news unless I have connections in the case. So this one, we had to wait a day or so. But yeah, stay here next because there's stuff I bet you haven't seen.
Just identify that if anybody does have any further information or facts or evidence or anything that they feel could assist us in locating Jack and Lilly, to please call us, and we will follow up and gather that information and follow up with that. So, but we do appreciate that. And I would like to say that, this is a very tough time for the public at large, the investigators, but especially the family. I can't imagine what they must be going through.
Hey, Space Case.
And, we're doing the best we can to get answers for them and everybody else in this situation. So.
All right. Well, he said a lot of, I don't know what, but let's talk about the social media aspect of this and the rumors that swirl, the anti, and why they're turning to YouTube. Why are you guys turning to YouTube for the source? And then you guys were going to do the drunk turkey interview.
The case of missing Nova Scotia children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan, has become all-consuming for true crime enthusiasts on social media. Experts say there are benefits.
Yeah, sorry about that, Space Case. Hello. Love you. We all love you and support you. I hope you feel better. It's almost Friday, so hopefully you can relax, chill, and everybody, much love to you out there. Big hugs to everybody. Thank you guys all for supporting the channel. Chief Rocca, we love you. And you better keep coming around, mister. All right.
Benefits and pitfalls. While the discussions can and have led to real-world leads for police, there are also ethical concerns in turning people who are already suffering into.
Everybody, welcome Amanda Melling. She's a new subscriber to Guilty of Crime. Welcome. We all welcome you. Welcome to the Crime Crew family. I hope that you come back. All right. Thank you. Much love to you. Dale, we love you. We love you. We love our Crime Crew fam. I love doing this with you guys.
Content.
All right, listen.
Okay, hey guys, welcome to the live. It's been a minute or so. Ken's joining us today.
Sunny Austin does.
Now remember, this is actually the news station that put this out to talk about the rumors swirling and the family turning to YouTube. All right. What's up, Al? Is that Al Henry or AI Henry? Either one. All right. And Carolina Hurtado, shout out to you. Space Case, much love. Queen is the lady that came out to their trailer. Yep, they've been covering the crap out of this case. I'm here. This guy seems nervous. I can detect it. Well, Carrie, stay here. We're going to be here for a bit. Vanessa Maldonado is helping towards that goal. Thank you so much and much love to you. Thank you for that super sticker. All right.
Does this multiple times a week, sits for hours in her BC home discussing every aspect of the disappearance of Jack and Lilly Sullivan. In the chat, members of their family.
YouTubers, true crime community, different. We can sit there and keep these cases alive and keep pushing them out there and have family members come join, talk if they want to.
Not everything that's discussed on Austin's show is based in truth, and she realizes that. For her, it's about raising the case's profile.
It was really about being a voice for the victims.
And you guys, at one point, we covered this way back when, and there were some text messages that were sent over to these ladies, and we broke it down with Deception Detective. He's like, don't believe what you say. Look at the screenshots. So for some reason, people are just flying to this channel and giving them information. And now, besides this channel, Daniel Martell's going to the Clutch Them Pearls. He's going to, and these people are all good. They're all good. I watch them. They're great. Drunk Turkey, nothing bad to say. I love his coverage. All right. But these, I mean, why are they so desperate to reach out to these channels and give them information? Why aren't they open with the police? Why aren't they? I don't understand. I don't, again, I'm from the United States. I don't know exactly how Canada, the police works and what they give out. Wyatt, good to see you. We've missed you. Hope this isn't like the potato and justice doesn't come. These mathematicians need to be arrested. I agree. Why does this lady look like she doesn't have a face? Sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of her, but she looks like she has eyes, a nose, and a mouth. That's a really weird filter. If I ever look like that, tell me, Jay, your filter's... All right, you say, I honestly think they go to Sunny because she takes her info and doesn't wash it before she... Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's really the core of everything.
Belinda Gray is Jack and Lily's paternal grandmother.